소보루? 아니, 컵라면? 아이, 아픈 애를 두고 그럼 안 되지. 소보루. 아이, 꼬르륵 소리 나면 창피하니까 컵라면?
Oh man, just pick both. Alright, so welcome back to All of Us Are Dead. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's continue. just my show.
소독약이 상처에 닿는데 아파야 정상이지.
야, 최소한 위로하려는 노력이라도 보여줘라 너.
너 꿈이 외과 의사라고 했잖아. 환자 중에 은근 또라이들 많아서 막 물고 그런 일도 많대. 실습했다고 생각해, 실습.
나도 환자인데.
Oh
확
man,
물려볼래?
don't even joke about that.
하하, 미친년은 사절.
저기 경찰 왔다.
뭐? 경찰?
Yeonju was put into an ambulance and was taken to a hospital. Meanwhile, Mr. Lee was about to be investigated by the police. I thought this was going to be the end of it all. No, I wanted this to be the end.
이야, 경찰까지 왔으니 점시기는 100% 감옥행. 분위기 이래서 수업이나 하겠어?
그러게. 오늘 다 자율학습으로 돌리는 거 아니야?
누가 선수 쳐서 SNS에 올리면 안 되는데 손 떨린다. 현장 목격자인 우리한테 1등으로 올릴 권리가 있는 거 아니야? 폰을 뺐다니 진짜 너무했어.
너무 실망하지 마. 요즘 같은 시대에 미성년자 감금도 엄청난 범죄지만 가둬놓고 뭘 했을까? 배후의 19금 컨텐츠가 진짜 백이지.
얘들아, 선아쌤이 조용하랬잖아. 오늘만 조심하자.
아, 너나 조용해. 이름만 들어도 열받아 죽겠는데.
완전 신났네. 애초에 소문이 안 나는 건 불가능하지만
다들 나름대로 노력한 거야. 딴반에 떠벌리고 다니지 않은 것만 해도 충분히 지켜준 거지 뭐.
구급차 구경하느라 딴방 갈 정신이 없었을 수도. 아, 온조랑 이삭이다.
역전의 용사가 돌아오셨네.
영광의 상처도 함께.
뭐? 다쳤어? 온조 너 괜찮아?
뭐야, 다친 건 나거든.
난 멀쩡. 아, 이번 쉬는 시간도.
아, 화장실 놓쳐버렸네.
As the commotion died down, the school returned to normal as though nothing had happened. Really? They're just gonna ignore everything?
그러니까 연립 부등식에서는 이제 이 항으로 각각 부등식을 푼 뒤에 하나의 수직선에 겹쳐서 나타내고 집중! 이거 놓치면 지금까지 계산한 거 다 소용없다 이거야.
The math teacher was renowned for being energetic, and his lively lessons was in progress. Unfortunately, everyone in the class was hoping for something more exciting, and as such fell into a slump. Uh-oh, here it goes. Oh man. Did June get to me? Or was it because I've calmed down? In any case, Doc wasn't looking well.
너 안색이 왜 그래?
머리가 아파.
Oh man, it's spreading, dude.
괜찮아?
보건실에서 빈혈약 좀.
알았어.
그래서 X와 Y를 쭉 이렇게 쭉 그어서
선생님!
아이 깜짝이야. 뭐냐 갑자기.
저 화장실 좀 다녀와도.
쉬는 시간에 뭘 하고 얼른 갔다 와.
I gave Yusaka a wink and quickly left the classroom. The very fact that I got to walk down the hallways during lessons, not to mention twice in a day, that in itself made me feel that it was more than a normal day, I thought.
이건 소화제, 이건 파스, 이건 뭐에 쓰는 약이지? 분명히 예전에 여기쯤에서 보건쌤이 빈혈약 꺼내는 걸 본 것 같은데. 찾았다. 깜짝이야.
Sound of a cell phone vibrating was coming from under the bed. Is that mine? No, that's impossible. When Suhyuk confiscated everyone's cell phones, Isaka and I were so busy helping Miss Park that we didn't have the chance to hand in ours. I thought it'd be too much of a hassle if we were found out, so we agreed to hide our cell phones in our bags. Then, whose cell phone is this? Following the sound, I looked under the bed. Brilliant, beautiful light flickered outward. It was the universe's newest model, the model that all the university students and fashionable girls had. For a normal student, it was a very extravagant cell phone. I'm envious. This must be the nurse. Or Miss Parks? Mr. Lee, please, please, I beg of you. Mr. I beg of you. Who? What? This raised more questions. I was curious. I wanted to find out who phone this belonged to. I wanted to know what the meaning of this message was. But at the same time, I was also afraid. I didn't want to be involved any further. I kept my eyes on the LCD screen of the phone, hoping. But no other message came in.
어차피 켜봤자 잠금도 못 풀 텐데. 괜히 나중에 의심받지 말고 신경 끄는 게 낫겠지.
Placed the phone on top of the drawer so that whoever came to retrieve it could see it. The drawer was placed at a location that could be seen by anyone standing by the doorway looking into the infirmary. As I stepped out of the infirmary, something popped up in my head. Since they're pills, wouldn't she need something to drink them with? Of course, the grumblings in my belly made only a little contribution to this decision, but
내 잡 고고.
Mr. Lee was handcuffed and was being led to the police car by the officers. Principal was still angry, but unlike him, Miss Park looked like she was worried, enraged, and confused. Though what caught my attention the most was uneasiness, desperation, intimidation. Mr. Lee was giving off strange, indescribable glares to Miss Park that orbited around her behind the police's back. She anxiously had her hands together. Just then, I remembered the phone I left in the infirmary.
역시 선아쌤 거였나?
No, that can't be. No.
아무래도 지금은 분위기가 살벌하니까 나중에 선생님께 알려드려야겠다.
However, it wasn't long until I had to overcome another ordeal. It happened right after I took a step into the concession stand and immediately snatched vitamin 800.
소보루? 아니, 컵라면? 아픈 애를 두고 그럼 안 되지. 소보루. 꼬르륵 소리 나면 창피하니까 컵라면?
Oh man, just pick both. This freedom is from skipping classes. Should I just have a piece of bread and make haste for the sake of my friend? Or should I indulge in my freedom with a cup of noodles? Oh God, why have you cursed me with this dilemma? Why is this a choice? Fire in your heart cup noodles. Keep it simple, bread. You know what? I don't think you can help her, right? I don't think you can help her. So just fill up your own stomach. Fight fire with fire. It'll be a 10-minute battle. No, 3 extra minutes for the noodles. 13 minutes. The apologetic feelings toward a sock that kept poking my conscience were melted away by the steam coming from the cup noodles.
자, 오늘의 젓가락
Oh,
운세를
man.
보겠습니다. 제발 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 똑같이 예쁘게.
It broken. I didn't want to believe it. The chopsticks. One stick was snapped in the middle. It would have been an insult to the longer stick to compare it to the other. The broken ends seemed to represent the thoughts, the chopsticks giving me a piercing, sharp glare. Is this punishment for putting food before a friend's pain? Oh man. Is this gonna change something?
괜찮아. 그래, 릴렉스.
Oh man, is that choice gonna come back at me?
얼른 먹고 돌아가면 되는 거야. 그래. 젓가락 따위에 대세는 변하지 않아.
Still had cup noodles to fill my hunger. As soon as I lifted the lid, the white steam made my mouth flood. Chewy noodles, red hot soup, small snippets of bits of meat and veggies, and to top it off, a red, see-through sachet of enticement. What's happening? Sachet.
후첨 스프는 반드시 조리후 넣으세요. 설마
Oh, a noodle with 2 soup stock sachets. Was it always there? Is it because it was stuck right inside the cup that I never noticed it?
이 환경 호르몬 덩어리를 어쩌면 좋지?
Just swallow it dry. I'm too far gone now. To protect the trees and consequently Earth, I have to eat it all. Oh my god.
그래서 x 플러스 y 플러스 a 플러스 b는 0, 제로. 답은 0이다 이 말이야. 0 모르겠다 싶으면 0을 찍어. 1% 적중률을 자랑하는 마법의 숫자. 버리면 손해다 이 말이야. 어? 아휴, 숨 좀 쉬고. 근데 화장실 간다던 애는 똥통에 빠졌나?
Uh-oh, it's the
뭐야?
Isak,
왜
right?
그래?
이삭이,
Yep.
이삭이가 피를 흘려요.
Oh, holy shit! Wow, wow! What a freaking scene! Okay, so that's oh my god! Oh, the outbreak. Infection.
얼른 가야지. 아무리 혁수쌤이라도 의심하시겠다.
Oh man, that whole classroom is gonna get infected.
아싸, 할이다. 럭키, 오늘도 혼자 지각 아니고요.
Every now and then, I see late students taking their time coming to school. Sometimes, I'm envious of their audacity.
장아리, 지금 등교? 야야, 너도 봤어? 저 아래에 사고 났던데? 아니. 시내 가는 길 쪽에 구급차가 박아서 쾅 소리 나고 난리 났어.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
전쟁 난 줄 알았다니까. 진짜 아무 소리도 못 들었어? 글쎄.
Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be only confined into the school, but everything outside as well?
좀 리액션 좀 성의 있게. 너도 참.
And what time is it? They're only coming to school right now?
구급차 사고?
That's rare. Surely it can't be. Just then, Miss Park was walking up the stairs, her mind deep in thought. The incident must have taken a big toll on her.
선생님. 온조구나. 아까는 고마웠다. 뭘요? 선생님이 고생하셨죠.
In Miss Park's hand was an old black notebook. Is she still looking for her cell phone?
아, 맞다. 선생님, 보건실에 핸드폰.
Uh-oh.
이게 무슨...
Uh-oh.
너도 들었니? 네. 애들 소리가...
It's the classroom, isn't it? The sound was coming from upstairs. The classes should still be running.
야, 뛰어!
Holy shit.
이리 온다. 빨리.
I thought perhaps some students went too far and it evolved into a fight. But their faces were telling me that this was something more serious than a mere fight.
에이씨, 진짜 다 비켜!
청산아.
Oh, what is going on? Blood was on the walls and the floor. The hallways was in chaos. Some students were on the floor, others running away. What was the most striking was, it was the same stink, but mixed with blood. Oh my god. Wow. Who is this? Is this someone you know? This feeling, it felt familiar. It was the same feeling I had when Hyun-ju died in bed with blood. A shiver went down my spine.
그만해, 이 대수 이 새끼야! 정신 차리라고!
Okay.
뭐야, 꿈속이라도 할 것이지. 안 돼, 튀어!
Oh man. Blood was all over Daisu's lips, and his eyes were bloodshot. As soon as I saw his eyes, I fell into a panic. Like a deer paralyzed by the ferocious lair of a beast, my body was locked stiff and I couldn't move a muscle.
나 먼저 뭐해? 도망가라고! 머리 숙여!
Ooh.
이제 한계야. 얼른 도망가, 얼른!
Miss Park was in shock. She couldn't move. Quickly, I grabbed Miss Park's hand. Chaos everywhere. What is going on here? I need to know what's going on. Get out of here, dude. Like, there's no other choice. Without a second thought, I ran down the stairs. Once we were out of the school's building, I was so out of breath. Pain shot right up through my lungs to my throat.
온조야. 네, 선생님. 아까 애들끼리 싸우고 있었던 거 아니니? 너한테 끌려오긴 했는데 대체 무슨 일인지.
Did your mind just go blank? In shock? Why does it... What? Did you not see what happened?
아니에요. 그냥 싸움이 아니에요. 아무래도 안 되겠어. 어떡하시게요? 올라가서 확인해야지.
What? Are you stupid?
안 돼요. 복도랑 창문에 핏자국도 못 보셨어요? 청산이도 준영이도 그렇게 사람 때리면서 싸울 애들 아니에요. 그러니까 왜 그랬는지 이유를 알아야 할 거 아니야.
No, are you stupid? You call the authorities. What the hell can you do? Right? This person here.
대수는 보셨잖아요. 뭐라고 있었는지도.
I couldn't tell her. He looked like he had ripped someone's flesh off with his teeth. Oh my, what the hell? Ooh. What floor was that?
뭐가?
When Miss Park and I reached the flower bed, many students were crowded around someone who had fallen down. The ground was covered in blood. And someone was on the ground, his body horribly mangled. He looked like Mr. Kwan. Students around him were talking amongst themselves.
살아있는 거야?
어떻게 좀 해봐.
내가 어떻게 해? 저 피봐, 나도 징그럽다고.
핸드폰 가진 사람? 어서 119에 신고부터!
Oh, now you call the police.
일어났어. 저 높이에서 멀쩡하신 건가?
잠깐만. 혁수쌤 이상하잖아.
People are just so dumb. Why do they just stand around, just contemplating the situation, right? Why? Just run away or something. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that was the math teacher. And when they do run away, it's too late already. Oh my god. Mr. Kwan rose up and started biting and ripping flesh off the students crowded around him. Like a starving, merciless beast. This monster-like Mr. Kwan was so much like Dae-soo earlier. A bloody face, blood-bursting eyes, a strange growl, and a weird smell. The way he ripped flesh with his sharp teeth, he was the spitting image of Dae-soo.
권 선생님.
나 먼저! 조심해! 앞에 효정이!
선생님, 달려요! 뭐?
Oh my god. I ran. I didn't know where I was running to. I just ran in the hopes of finding a safe place. But wherever I went, I found monsters and dead students. They were everywhere. It's nowhere safe.
온조야, 이쪽! 여긴 괜찮은 것 같네.
네. 다행이네요.
권 선생님이랑 효정이 이상해진 거 맞지?
No, they're perfectly fine. What a stupid question.
네. 데스도 그렇고 지금 온 학교가 난리가 난 것 같아요.
대체 뭐가 어떻게 된 건지 전혀 모르겠어.
My heart stopped at the tiniest sound.
선생님, 온조야.
야, 간 떨어질 뻔했잖아.
얼른 이리로.
Jun Young was calling us from behind a wall of recycling bins. He had moved them to form a barricade of some sort.
일단 숨부터 돌리세요. 조금 냄새나긴 하지만 언제 또 다른 곳을 찾아 뛰어야 할지 모르니까.
너 옷에 피가...
내 피 아니야. 아까 애들이랑 뒷문 맞고 버티다가 밀려서.
I only asked because I was concerned he was hurt, but Jun Young was clearly very distressed about the matter.
아니, 애들 구하려고 싸우다가
Young couldn't finish his sentence. I think it was because he didn't want to remind himself of what happened afterwards.
대체 무슨 일이 벌어진 거야? 준영이, 넌 뭔가 알고 있니?
네? 그게 어디서부터 얘기해야 하지? 잠깐만요. 일단 생각 좀 정리할 시간이.
Just then, I felt like I was missing something. My hand, it was too light. Oh, Sock's penicillin. Did I drop it somewhere?
이삭이는? 아까 머리 아프다고 했는데 제대로 도망가지도 못했을 텐데 어떻게?
She's the one that changed, man.
이삭이? 맞아! 이삭이부터 시작이었어.
Yup.
뭐?
그러니까
Do you think I could have stopped everything if I chose the bread instead? No way, right?
뭐야? 왜 그래?
이삭이가 피를 흘려요!
뭐야 이 피는? 어이 주번, 휴지 가져와.
Issues? What are they gonna do?
아니 보건 선생님부터. 밖에 나갔지? 일단 핸드폰 있는 사람 구급차부터 불러.
Oh my god.
너 놀래라. 뭐야? 너 괜찮은 거냐?
Yeah, she's okay. She just had to sneeze. Oh my god.
뭐?
너무 순식간에 일어난 일이라 다들 현실감이 없었어요.
이삭이가 혁수쌤.
그럼 대수는? 권 선생님은 왜 그렇게 된 거야?
그게 대수가 이삭이를 붙잡았을 때였어요.
Oh.
이삭아, 왜 그래? 그러면 안 돼.
I see. This was the other student that was turned.
혁수쌤 죽은 거야? 이삭이 너 미쳤어? 이게 무슨 짓이야?
Do they not realize she's not herself? She's gone?
얘들아, 도와줘. 이삭이 힘이 보통이.
Oh my god, did she bite a chunk of his arm?
일단 진정시켜야 해. 팔다리 하나씩 나눠 잡자. 오케이. 제발 진정해, 이삭아.
Oh, these guys are stupid. Why are you getting
얘
close
힘이
to
원래
her?
이랬어? 혁수쌤, 정신 차려봐요. 신고해야 되는데 핸드폰도 없고 미치겠네.
야, 찬인이 너 뒤에!
어?
혁수쌤까지 변해버리는 바람에 모두 놀라서 교실 밖으로 달아났어요. 애들이 어떻게든 문을 막아서 못 나오게 하려고 했는데 대수, 순진한 놈이 힘만 세서 막을 수가 없었어요.
그래서 대수랑 싸우고 있었던 거구나.
네 말대로라면 이상하게 변한 사람한테 물리면 같이 변하게 된다는 거니?
네, 그건 확실해요. 이삭이부터 혁수쌤, 찬인이 그 후에도 물릴 때마다 계속 늘어났어요.
Oh man.
조금만 빨리 알았다면 어떻게든 이삭이랑 혁수쌤만으로 끝낼 수도 있었는데.
그건 네 탓이 아니잖아. 너무 자책하지 마.
이삭이도 물렸다고 했어. 그렇지, 온조야?
Exactly.
네? 보건실.
Yeonju bit Isak on her arm, and then Isak started to get a headache.
그 말은 이삭이가 아니라 현주가 처음이라는 뜻이고
Actually, technically, it was the hamster.
지금 현주는 신고는 했니?
No, because you took away the phones.
네, 아까 남라가 핸드폰 필요하시면 제가 가지고 있어요. 아까 교장쌤 찾으러 나가 있어서 제출 못했거든요.
다행이구나. 보건 선생님 전화번호는 모르지?
네,
일단 경찰에라도 전화해서 현주가 어떻게 됐는지 알아봐야겠다.
Miss Park turned away from us and started his phone call. I had no idea what had happened, but chaos was everywhere. And when my mind went back to Isak, my heart sank. I just didn't want to think. I wanted my head to be clear. But to get out of this situation, I had to say something.
아깐 고마웠어.
뭐가?
계단 앞에서 네가 대수 넘어뜨려준 덕분에 겨우 도망쳤잖아.
아, 그땐 정신이 없어서 그냥 나도 모르게. 청산인 잘 달아났으려나.
Miss Park had finished her phone call and turned back to us. Her face darkened and her sigh was filled with dread.
어때요?
구조를 기다리라는 말밖에. 다른 사건 때문에 인력이 모자란 상황이라는데 아무래도 마음에 걸리네.
Other incidents? Would the ambulance crash be one of them? Uh-oh, what's
여기도
happening?
큰일났나 이제?
뭐가 떨어진 거야? 사람?
Carefully, I looked over to see what had fallen. It was a third-grade student whose neck was gruesomely broken. I couldn't bear to look. Next to him was... Isak.
선생님, 온조야, 어서 피해! 내가 어떻게든 막아볼 테니까.
Oh no.
준영이는?
진짜 그만 좀 해! 아프면 아프다고 말하면서 쓰러지라고!
Ju Young swung a pole at Isak, who was running towards him. Isak's skin began to peel off and her entire body was then covered in blood. Don't hit her. She's Isak. She's our friend. The words reached my throat, but I couldn't let them out. Ju Young didn't look like he was fighting her. No, he was closer to begging. He was asking her to stay down, to go away. That's why I couldn't say anything.
준영아, 어서 이리로.
Oh my god.
왜 이렇게 안 빠져?
Oh, he's a goner.
아이씨, 이제 모르겠다.
Did he kick him? Junyoung kicked Isak and set some distance between them. But Isak got up right away and started dashing, chasing after Junyoung.
왔어요. 닫아요.
Isak threw herself against the door. Her entire body, her legs, arms, and even her head were ramming against it. She was doing whatever she could to break it down. It was terrifying. I was afraid that the door might break. Thankfully, the door withstood Isak's assault. As I began to calm down, I could start to make out Isak's horrible figure. The pole stuck in Isak's shoulder was moving around. The more she moved, the deeper and the worse the wound got. It dug in until it covered Isak's bones. Isak shrieked as she moved towards us. But to me, she looked like she was in pain. I couldn't turn my eyes away.
왜 그랬어? 이삭이잖아. 이삭이가 아파하잖아. 저렇게 변해버린 것만으로도 힘들 텐데.
잘 봐! 이삭이 아니야!
Junyoung's eyes were filled with tears.
젠장, 처음부터 이삭이라서, 대수라서, 혁수쌤이라서 망설이지만 않았어도, 곧 정신 차릴 거라는 기대만 안 했어도 이렇게까지는 안 됐을 텐데.
Soon, Isak was defeated by the middle door and headed elsewhere. But it wasn't that she gave up. It was because she heard other students that way. New screams and sounds of students running could be heard.
남은 사람들만이라도 어떻게든 지키려면 괴물들을 더 이상 친구라고 생각하면 안 된다고.
Junyoung's tears were full of emotions. Junyoung had gone through more than me. He must have witnessed more of his friends' deaths. And now he was ridden with guilt. No matter what, I shouldn't hate him for what he had done.
준영이 말이 맞아. 지금 중요한 건 좀 더 냉정해지는 거야.
Miss Park, who had been lost in thought, bit her bottom lip as though she had come to a decision.
올라가자. 아직 상황 파악이 안 된 아이들이 많을 거야. 친구니까, 선생님이니까, 위험하다는 걸 모르니까. 그러는 사이에 희생이 늘고 있을지도 몰라.
Shouldn't you just go to like the intercom and just yell it across the school or something?
그래서 방송으로
아하.
알려야 한다는 말씀이시죠?
그래. 상황이 이 정도까지 됐으면 상식적으로 벌써 누군가 방송으로 사태를 알렸어야 하는 게 맞아.
그게 아니라는 건 그럴 만한 여유가 있는 사람이 없거나
Oh no.
방송실에 문제가 있을 수도 있겠네요.
그걸 알기 위해서라도 최대한 빨리 방송실로 가야 해.
Despite the urgency, Miss Park slowly grabbed my hand and put some distance between us and Ju-young. The blood on Ju-young's clothes. We couldn't let our guard down, no matter how slight. Why don't you
여긴
just check the
아직
wound,
괜찮은 것 같아요.
if there is a wound?
좀 더 살펴볼게요. 천천히 올라오세요.
Oh man. Ju-young seems to have read our minds. He went ahead, scouting the path to the broadcasting room. And naturally kept some space between him and us.
역시 잠겨 있어.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end this one here for today. Oh my god, the shit has hit the fan. Oh man. If only that teacher would have explained the situation, right? Mr. Lee was his name, right? If only he would have said the consequences of what would happen if they let the girl out, right? I think that would have put a stop to everything super quick, right? The big question still remains. What was he experimenting on, right? What was the experiment? This is crazy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like because you're awesome. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Matane.